Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Betting Binge. It's your boy Bankroll Mike presenting you my power ranking of the NFL teams so far heading into week 3. First up, we have the Miami Dolphins coming in surprisingly at the bottom of the barrel, one of, if not the worst team in the league. I'm ranking them in F tier. Second, we have the Arizona Cardinals coming into week 3 with a clean record. I think the Cardinals are looking pretty healthy, but compared to the rest of the NFC West, we'll give them a B tier. Now we have the Cincinnati Bengals. I feel like they look super shaky in their last 2 games. I'll give them a C tier just because we expected more out of this team. Alright, now we have the New England Patriots. I'll give them a D tier. Doesn't seem like they're going to have much hope for this season, but I do expect them to climb up in the stands either this season or next season. Now for the Green Bay Packers, I think the Packers are maybe the best team in the league right now. They're looking at Super Bowl contenders. I'm going to rank them S tier. Now for the Seattle Seahawks, I see the Seahawks looking like real contenders this year. Let's see how they develop during the season. I have faith that the Seahawks will win the NFC West. I'm ranking them S tier. Now for the New York Giants, it seems like they're going to have another very disappointing season. Now on to take on the third loss against the Chiefs. I'll be putting them in the F tier. Next up, we have the Bears. The Bears have taken their last 2 losses and a very disappointing loss in the beginning of the season against the Vikings. While they almost took that game, I have hope for these Bears. I'll be putting them in the C tier. For the Carolina Panthers, also seems like they're going to be at the bottom of the barrel in 2025, just like 2024. Bryce Young doesn't seem to have much prospect. I'm going to have to put the Carolina Panthers in the F tier. For the Cleveland Browns, they will remain in the F tier after taking such beatdown from the Ravens. The Saints, even though they remained in the bottom of the barrel again for this season, in the last 2 games they have held their own. I will put them in the D tier. The Titans, just like the Saints, remain at the bottom of the barrel starting the season as well, but have held their own against pretty heavy opponents. I'll be ranking them on top of the Saints, but still in the D tier. Let's see where they go this season. For the Jets, they showed some prospect against the Steelers in week 1. Seems like they had their moments, but totally got swept against the Bills. I'll be ranking them in the D tier for now. Next up, we have the Commanders. As we've seen, the Commanders have had really solid performance for 2024. Seems like they're doing pretty well this year. I still need to see more to be convinced. I will be placing them in the B tier. For the Chiefs, I see them being contenders this season, but not as we see in previous years. I think the Chiefs have too much competition. I'll be placing them in the A tier. Next up, we have the Steelers. I feel like they've given a really okay performance, barely winning against the Jets and taking a loss against Seattle. I'll be placing them in the B tier. For the Buffalo Bills, we have a very solid team that is looking better than ever, has the chances to win it all this season. I will have to place the Buffalo Bills in the S tier given their performance in the last 2 games. Now for the Baltimore Ravens, the only thing standing in the way for the Buffalo Bills to getting the Super Bowl. I believe the Ravens look hungry this year. I'll be putting them in the S tier. Now for the Cowboys, it seems like a more promising season with their quarterback, Dak Prescott, now looking very healthy. I'll be putting them in the A tier. For the Colts, it seems like they finally broken through the bubble. It looks like a very respectable team. I'll be placing them in the B tier. For the Chargers, it looks like Justin Herbert and their defense seem to be playing pretty well. I'll be placing them in the A tier. Very solid and respectable team. The Eagles, of course, as we've seen, have been a juggernaut during these times. I'll be placing them in the S tier. Let's see if they get it all this year again. Now for the Texans, the way that they played last week, fumbling it against the Bucks, their offense doesn't seem very promising. I'm going to have to place them in the C tier. The Raiders, even though they took the loss last week against the Chargers, maybe not being the best Raiders team, we all know they're not easy to beat. I'm going to place them in the C tier. The Vikings having too much inconsistencies and now losing their key player Sam Darnold doesn't give the team much hope. I'll be giving them a C tier. Now for the Jags and the issues that they had keeping their key players healthy and the issues that they had in their team, I'll be placing them in the D tier. For the Lions, they have us very disappointed with such a short playoff run. Seems like this year they're going to have a lot of competition. Let's see how their season develops. I'll be placing them for now in the B tier. Now for the Broncos, I feel very upset with the performance that this team has given. Now that I had a lot of hopes, I'll be putting them in the D tier for now. Let's see if they go up tomorrow. Now the Falcons, they look very promising team with flashes of potential. They haven't made that leap. I'd say I'll give them C tier. For the Bucks have given amazing performance this season. They seem like a very promising team. I'll put them in the A tier. For the 49ers, the Niners with such competition and the NFC West with the Rams and Seattle, I'll be placing them in the C tier. The Rams, we gotta respect the Rams. Seems like they've always maintained themselves as a respectable team. Last year making it to the playoffs, gotta place them on the B tier. Let's get it, guys. So that will do it for my power ranking of all NFL teams. If you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this.